yourself anything out, or you on the road to the unemployed at the moment?
No, I'm sign writing for the government.
You don't do that.
Time out, I think this is time out. I'm done now.
Time out?
Yeah. Local tyre company.
Bad, did you?
Broke in it. Broke in the workshops, had all the tyres away and all the motors have been jacked up and got baldies on them.
Oh yes. They've shown me some of that this morning somewhere.
Oh, you've been here quite a while?
I've been here since about fucking like.
Bianca wants a copy of this.
Yeah?
He's threatening to do me if I don't give him one.
Yeah.
That's quite realistic, that head, isn't it?
Yeah, that's from a distance, yeah. Yeah. Well, it'd be nice working with you. This is our island.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
You don't expect to go out, Peter, do you? No, mate. No, I expect to give you
Got
this
some
back.
wheels and tyres for that, home son.
Right, indeed.
Was it?
You won't start a weekend. Didn't fucking tell me. I was here at 20 to 6 on Friday night. I went home, going to take off phone and find out what work I was doing. He told me no, we didn't do nothing.
You never knew.
Did you enjoy it?
No, I knew Friday night, so I phoned him. I wouldn't know. But I phoned him up Friday night to find out what I was doing this morning.
Gonna be blood spilt, I want it on tape.
Do you want a coffee, mate?
Nah, I'm alright, mate. Well, only if you're going, if you're going to make the pilgrimage.
Where's the man with the cup?
Crack them nuts out there, huh? Look at you. Crazy, isn't it?
It's a crazy.
Andy's done it good. See what you've done to yours, Andy.
What?
Since the pen.
Shh. You noticed that, did you?
Oh, see that?
That one ain't cleared the cab.
Get me off of that bastard.
One boat tea.
Right out your ass.
You need it, look how Andy got the video.
Old job.
Put one of old Pav hanging from the rafters. On your way in, that's what we'll have it. Which slime? Grab a tide.
Right, no, I'm doing alright at the moment, mate.
unable to continue any further. So I wish you all well in whatever you do in the future. I have to pass over now to Peter Lawrence, who's a insolvency practitioner who I spoke with on Friday, and he'll go from there.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Peter said, my name is Peter Lawrence. I'm the Chartered Accountant in the Department of Accountants from London, South End. We were asked on Friday morning to advise the directors, and unfortunately the situation was so bad that we've got to cease trading immediately, which regretfully means that all of them will be made redundant forthwith. We've got to speak to the bank later on this morning to see exactly what procedure they want to follow. The company will either go into receivership or liquidation later on. Effectively, as far as you're concerned, later on today, it won't actually legally happen for a few days after that. If the company should go into liquidation, you will receive a notice of meeting of creditors, which are all perfectly entitled to attend. If you don't attend, it doesn't affect any of your rights, which I'll be going through in a moment anyway. So it's not compulsory to attend, but you are perfectly entitled to attend if you want to. I have with me a supply of forms, these 3 forms, which will enable you to claim any entitlements that you have subject to certain limits, which I'll go into in a moment, from the government. The first one is this one, blue form called the IP1. You use that to claim any arrears of wages, and I think you've been paid up until the 15th. Those of you that, whatever arrears you've got, you can claim on this form, together with any holiday entitlement that you've accrued up until today. There is a limit of £210 a week on that the government can pay.
And how much to wait for it?
It's actually coming a lot quicker now. It used to be 3 or 4 months.
I've been waiting 3 months for the last company I worked for that went to receivership, and I still ain't got anything.
You should have got it by now.
No.
Well, have you opened it up and I'll see what I can do for you on that one. This is the Form IP1 which you should all take, irrespective of your length of service, because you're all entitled to claim your arrears. The second form is the IP2. This is for claiming money in lieu of notice. Now, immediately you get away from here today, you must phone the local unemployment benefit.
And phone's going to be busy.
The reason for that, which I'll go into, in Bishop Stortford or Saffron Walden or wherever your locality is. The reason that you must do it is the government will deduct, if you're entitled to unemployment benefit, that payment from the payable of notice. And if you don't register for it today, then they'll deduct it anyway. You're entitled to 1 week for every completed year of service, up to a maximum of 12 weeks. It actually starts 4 weeks. If you work for a company for more than 4 weeks, up to 2 years, you're entitled to 1 week. 2 to 3 years, 2 weeks, 3 to 4 years, 3 weeks, 4 to 5 years, 4 weeks, etc. Again, that's limited to £210 a week, and tax and national insurance is deducted. If you should get a job in the period of your notice entitlement, that will also be deducted. Now, so therefore you can't complete this form today, because you have to wait to fill in the details there on the inside 2 pages for the whole period of your notice. So if you're entitled to 5 weeks notice, you have to wait till the end of the 5 weeks, whether you are still unemployed or you've got a job in the meantime, fill those details in and then send the rest of the thing. final form is an RP21. All these numbers are in the bottom corner. This is for those of you entitled to redundancy. For redundancy, you have to be over 20 years of age now and have worked for the company for more than 2 years. And there's a sliding scale for redundancy, and that's based upon the length of service and your age. It's basically for those aged between 21 and 40, 1 week per year, those aged between 41 and 60, so 65, so 1.5 weeks per year, up to a maximum of 30 weeks payments at £210. That is not subject to deduction of tax on national insurance. They're the forms. There's a supply of them in the accounts office, if you can get them. I will be here for a very short while. There's a small, unfortunately didn't have the full supply of 90 booklets. There's a small supply of booklets here, which if you could share around amongst yourselves, that will explain more fully the entitlement to charges described. As I say, if the company does go into liquidation, you will get a notice of the mutual creditors. It will have a proxy form attached to it, which you can either nominate somebody to come on your behalf or send in address to the chairman of the meeting, or you can attend it yourself. But if you don't attend and you don't send the proxy in, it doesn't affect your rights in any way. Thank you very much. Any questions, I think?
Your basic on that liquidation, whether that goes into receivership, rather than receivership, right?
If it goes into receivership, I'm likely to look at point of receivership.
When would we know?
You'll know within the next 2 or 3 days, because you'll either get a notice of the meeting of creditors or you won't get anything. If you don't get anything, it's gone into receivership. What going to receivership? Not very likely. No.
So this £210, it doesn't matter what wages you're on before, it makes no difference, it's £210.
This is what the government will pay.
Right.
For redundancy, it is £210. There's no increase in that because it's something called the statutory wage. And redundancy is always based on a statutory wage. For failure of notice, holiday pay, and arrears of wages, the balance of your wages becomes a claim in the liquidation. If there's sufficient funds, then in the future, whenever that happens, you should get them.
And if not?
Well, if not, then that's the end of it.
So I'll ask why it's done like this.
I can't really say, because I remember on Friday morning, the company is insolvent and we have to give our advice on the situation as it is.
Anyone give us information why? I'm sure there's a trouble with that.
Why? The answer is we ran out of money.
Well, why? Well, suddenly everything was rising, up until quite.
It wasn't rosy. It wasn't rosy. No.
Well, why were we taking such a pretty picture there? It's been out, haven't we? Laurie's been earning. Laurie's been earning money.
Lawyers have been earning money, yes, I agree, but they've also been costing money as well. You know, at the end of the day,
My motor generated £82,500 last year.
yes, it may well have done, but then it may well have cost £85,000 last year.
Not with me driving it. I wasn't one of the agency drivers that only got as far as Takeley and turned 30 grand's worth of kit over and smashed it to pieces when he was being paid £500 a week to do so.
Well, that may well be the case, but I can assure you all that we have all tried our very hardest to keep this thing going, and at the end of the day, we failed. And there is little more that
the basics is a case of bad management. Yes, if you like, yeah.
What was the same with Dean Woody, Peter?
Sorry?
Why was the same with Dean Woody? The people who didn't earn money, the people who was going in the offices, which wasn't doing anything of any good.
Well, I mean, how can you have that opinion when you don't know what those people do?
Well, I do know. I think none of them know.
You know that they were not doing what they should be doing.
Positive on.
I'm sorry, you know,
Oh, well.
it's not